I am having a bad time. Bad time. The power surged again. The universe does not want me to create content today, I guess. Since this has happened twice in like less than 2 hours. Appropriate name for a stream. Yeah! It's because technology is being really rude. Why? Why do? Alright, well, let's see where the game left me off at. Terrified of how this is gonna be. Oh, thank God, I'm still in the lighthouse. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Ah, it's right before I introduced. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Thank you so much for the follow, Victoria Rose. Welcome in. How is your day going? I am just gonna apologize in advance. Our power keeps surging today, and so if the stream cuts off unexpectedly, that's probably what happened. But welcome, it's good to have you in. I appreciate you stopping by. What was I doing? Oh, I was playing this guy in chess. Okay, we're caught back up. We are caught back up. What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Going back to the lazy. Yeah, but thanks, Austin. You need to be the lazy. You have the sick. You need to do the rest so that you can get healthy. What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, it used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be? When it was an oil lamp. Got to hook up to the electrical grid a couple of years ago, though. Now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do is change the light bulb once in a while. Sounds peaceful. Can that be my job? I can't be my job. I'm scared of heights. I couldn't be. I tried to I tried to go up the lighthouse in St. Augustine, Florida once, and I made it maybe 10 feet up the stairs, and then I was like, no, and I went back down. Did you start T? No, I did not start T. Why? Is the kettle on? Because it shouldn't be on. I didn't turn it on. There's no water in it. Unless you put water in it. I didn't put water. Anyway. That sounds very peaceful. Yeah, that it is. Nice and quiet and plenty of time on my hands. Just have a bunch of hobbies. Yeah, got a book and a whittling knife. And plenty of middle distance to stare into. How did you get into this line of work? All my family's always been lighthouse keepers. On both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. We used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. Aw, it's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, was there something else you needed? What kind of valve was it you needed? The Glaxton valve. Will any other kind work? Nope. It's Glaxton pump. Needs Glaxton valve. Wait, is that a style of valve or a brand name? Both. Ugh, proprietary hardware is the worst. Oh, yeah. Not have liked all the stairs in Ireland that- well... It's not the stairs that I dislike, it's the heights. And the lighthouse in St. Augustine has the kind of stairs that you can see through, where it's like slats. And so, like, when it's not like that, sometimes you can get away with just, like, looking straight at the stairs and just keep going, you know, and then you're fine. But when looking at the stairs also means looking down, that's a big problem. And, like, I'm clumsy. I kind of have to look at the stairs or I will trip on them. So, yeah, it was a problem. But, I mean, I'm going to Scotland in, like, a month, so if there's equally as many stairs in Scotland as there were in Ireland for you, then I'm gonna have a lot of stairs. But, yeah. the window, you can see the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Skellig Michael, they told us if anyone else dies, they might have to close down. Okay. I believe that, though, because I was supposed to go to Ireland back in 2020 before COVID hit. I was gonna spend, I think, like 2 weeks there. And Skellig Michael was one of the places that my friends and I were looking at potentially going to. And then it looked terrifying, and I was like, I'm sure it's real cool, but I don't know if I could actually do it. Because high and rickety stairs. But, like, the fact that clearly enough people have died at Skellig Michael for them to, like, maybe close it down, that's just a touch concerning. You know, just a little bit. Anyway. Dwayne was just in Dublin, I think. Not rickety, really. Much high, though. Gonna have a panda beat you? Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. If it means me not having to go up high, that's fine. Should have seen me when I went to the Grand Canyon. I was, like, shaking uncontrollably the entire time. Which, like, it was beautiful, and I was like, this is incredible! Like, wow, Grand Canyon! But also I was like, oh, God! I did not get close to the edges, and when I did, I, like, had, like, white knuckle grip on the railings, like, no! Spooky old lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. Presumably she's a vampire? She looks spooky enough to be a vampire. Is that racist? Maybe a little. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red. Begone from this place. You have no business here. I do, actually, and I'd like for you to invite me inside. What? No. Don't you have to? I thought that was one of the big vampire things, that if someone asks you to invite them inside, you have to do- That's backwards. That is nearly the most opposite of true that it is possible for it to be. Oh, darn. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Aw, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be, me! That's pretty good. Yeah, you really set me up for that one. I'm gonna do a heckin' bamboozle! Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh, hey, do you have the time? I do not wear a watch, but, She shades her eyes with one arm and looks up at the midday sun. Probably about 12:30? Ah! Her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire, and escapes into a hole in the side of the building. Ah, okay then. Her feeling daring, it's worth it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's super cool, but heights are just not my friend. This is the hole that the cart fled through. So I could squirm in the hole or unlock the door. I'm gonna go in the hole. Because why not? Make some potions. Oh, I can't make any potions. I guess this is where Grandpa Joe kept all of his broken glass. Oh, unsmashed crate of booze. Crate of vodka. Yeah! Let's go! This used to be a still, and still is. I don't have enough hobo code knowledge to translate that. Garlic schnapps. Maybe it wasn't the prohibition that put this place out of business. Yeah, I don't have that much stench armor. There are a bunch of vampires hanging out in here, and it probably shouldn't be a surprise that they've noticed you. That's him! The guard says, pointing at you. That's him, right there! Okay, now it definitely shouldn't be a surprise. Fight! Oh no! Oh no! Why do I not have my allies with me? That's not what you want. Cha-cha-cha. Whip. Damn. Don't drink my blood. My blood. Ow. This is not good. This is not good. Thanks, Turt. Whip. Okay, well, I got one. And I'm dead. Jazz hands. Yeah, jazz hands. You lost. Since it's daylight outside, the vampires don't want to open the door to throw you out, so they just shove your battered carcass into the far corner of the room. You totally lost that fight on purpose. You don't even care. You gain an effect. Aloof. You know, got enough XP to buy a skill and make your character more powerful. Would you like to go to the character sheet and take a look? Oof! Where are... Okay. Molly, I need you and your Tommy gun to go in the building with me. That's what I need to happen right now. There we go. Do I not have my Gerblin anymore? Do you only get one companion? Is that how this works? But want two companions. Games that get good Listen! I didn't ask for the game's opinion or yours. Can I have Gerblin and Tommy gun person? Come with me for a bit. Meet you at door. Great! Okay, so I guess I can only have one. I don't know, I'm kind of attached to my Gerblin, but like... I guess I should try the girl with the gun. Probably she couldn't squeeze through the tiny hole that I went through, and that's why she wasn't with me. Presumably that's what happened. Molly points out the sign posted at the fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches! Let's go check it out. I'm kind of on board with this, actually. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know? Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises! Go check it out right now. Forget the distillery. Let's go to the spooky museum. All about that. Love spooky shit. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. It's a fake game. And the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Putnam House, which was partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. This trough might have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any evidence of that, but it seems possible. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Sandwich's church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Nice gazebo. Make fun of you for being a basic white girl, but you know what? I love basic white girl shit too. Okay, everybody likes spooky shit. That's not true. Everybody does not like spooky shit. But a lot of people like spooky shit. Like, it's cool. And I like history stuff, and usually history and spooky stuff goes hand in hand. So, old shit's cool, okay? Sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Sandwich boasted the country's very first tri-party outhouse. Please do not attempt to use, it's very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Bathroom! All 3 doors go to the same place. Has 3 sinks and 1 toilet. Flush. This chessboard has been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. I smell foreshadowing! This Arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Does embroidery have resolution? Is that a thing? What's that smell? What's what smell like? The gross old outhouse? Probably not good. It's been pointed out to us that this Arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. So it's like champagne. Has to be from Champagne. Foreshadow. Oh, it smells like it smells like musty basement. That's what I imagine foreshadowing smells like. In my mind nose, it smells like musty basement. And maybe bonfires a little bit? Burning musty basement. According to the country records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up the full 1.5 floor. Why? Why 1.5? Stairs to the 2.5 floor. Mine knows. Yeah. Mine knows. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog our contents. Please pardon our dust. What are you, Disney World? This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. That's rude. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Gross. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most expensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and is also not part of the house. I'm sorry? How is it not part of the house? These just keep going till they hit the wall. Seems like rich people just always have weird taste. It's like the Winchester Mystery House. Right. So anyway. Where'd this go? Oh, it's a little cemetery. RIP. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, please check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. It appears like the entire Danforth family. Oh, okay, except for maybe 2 of them. Like 4 of them. 1692, 1692, 1692. 1692. He was a duty head until the very end. 1691. 1692. 1689. 1886. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old? Hobo code. Translate. Satchel's lucky hat. What do? Plus 30% to meat drops. What does my current hat do? More moxie and more HP. You know, as much as meat is good, I feel like I haven't needed it too terribly much. So we're gonna know. George. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The sign is too weathered to indicate to read. An old, dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches of the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. The altar where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains! Okay, so they are, in fact, bloodstains. There's an antique ragdoll on display here. Take a look. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth displays witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire except these two objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. A book? It appears to be someone's diary. Oh, yeah. The little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam. So that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. They let you touch a diary from 1692? Even if this took place in the 1800s? That's a 200-year-old diary. Are you serious? Why would you be allowed to touch it? That's so irresponsible. It's going to ruin artifacts. Why would... It's a game? It's a game. It's a game. I digress. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to flip to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. Thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. Should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Okay. Security guards keeping a close eye on the things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Hello, welcome to the Putnam house. Please don't touch the exhibits. Okay, but like I already did, though. I flipped the pages in the diary. What? Did you just clip me ranting about not touching old books, Panda? Is that what just happened here? Or the me being like, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stay here and keep an eye on things. Don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Okay. Shelves laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. It's mayonnaise. It is mayonnaise. That's definitely what it is. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export besides witchcraft? Yeah, so it is mayonnaise. A black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. Aww. It's a hungry kitty. Do you have any cat food for sale? Rubbing paper. I guess I'll take that. I don't really want the sandwich cream. Don't really want that so much. Check it out. Can I take a rubbing of, like, one of these graves? I guess not. It was worth a try. I kind of want to get some food for that cat. I kind of want to get some food for that cat in the gift shop, and you know where it has food? The surplus store. I am going to need some sardines, please, and thank you. If it doesn't let me give this cat these sardines, I'm gonna be really upset. Red, cold, what? Someone set up a little lakeside refreshment stand here, although from its abandoned state, it doesn't look like there's been much refreshing going on in a while. Also, depending on when you get this random encounter, it might not be particularly near the lake. Maybe that's why. There's a meat-operated red cola cooler here, though, which still looks to be in working order. Any meat in it? Hey! I'm gonna buy a cola. You drop your meat into the slot and turn the crank. I'm not even gonna touch that one. The door pops open, granting access to your prize. Such as it is, it's a shame the war prompted the big soda companies to start putting their drinks in cheap tin cans instead of the nice glass bottles they used to use. They tasted much better that way. Yeah, that's true. Can I... I bought sardines. Can I would like to give you the sardines. Can I? Why can I? I just wanted to give the cat some sardines. And I guess I can't do that. This place is stupid. Okay, fine. Back to the distillery. For real this time. That's what you get for being a nice person. Right? Just trying to feed a cat. Fight me, you vampire bitches. You're gonna attack me. You're gonna attack me. And you're gonna attack me. All of these are bad. Alright, well the bad's dead. Kneecap him. Good job. Heal me, turtle. Thank you. Ow. Hi-ya. Yeah. Yeah, take that, vampires. Eat your heart out, Edward Cullen. You won. Fortunately, a bunch more vampires that were allowed to go out of the rear of the building are now getting up to see what the fuss is about. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. This vat is intentionally left empty. Unfriendly vat. Do not use. More vampires. Ow! What is the weird tiny one? It's like doing a little dance. I don't like that very much. Oh, yeah. What on earth is that? No, thank you. No, thank you. spooky damage to me. Dead. Dead. Spray and pray, baby. Spray and pray. Ow! Ow again! Ow again! Oh no! This is not good. This is not good. Fuck. Lost. Kick me in a corner. Listen. Skill. The game can suck my dick. That's what I have to say about it. I'm going to the hardware store. No more soda. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except that it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off. Maybe they ran out of fat. Translate. Nice man. Ask him for candy. Neat. Do you have candy? You're the proprietor, I presume. Yeah. Welcome to the Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Selection or the prices? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Haha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers. Or new jokes. Can I have candy? Why, sure, here you go. Thanks. Ask about a valve. We need a... None of these are the right one. Why are these all the wrong one? Glaxton, right? There we go. Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, I stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a slight chance they're still in the back room. I ain't been back there since the termites got at the inventory. Maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. Do you think candy? You know, I do. You know that I do, but I also just gave you some. Don't be greedy. What do you got for sale? A battery. A comfy cat. I'm gonna buy that. Fuse. Oh, I think I need that for something. We're just gonna buy a couple of those, you know? Yeah, no. Used plunger. Gross. That's disgusting. Paints in all seasons trendiest. Patented colors such as carrot aquamarine and mango amber and apricot black. None of those words make any sense. See nuts and bolts. The joke price tag on it, 10,000 meat. Understand the purposes of any of these tools. Ineffective pesticides. Oh my. Pile of waterlogged garbage. Useless calendar. Empty, dirty shelf. Nasty trash. Something's wrong with this door. In a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it? Oh, jeez. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up when you weren't looking? Huh. Huh. Doors, doors, doors. Stacks of boxes. There's a 1970 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. Nice hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. A workbench that I can't make anything on. So you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in. And him, because, hey now, what the heck were you doing in my back room? And how did you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector? I don't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections so termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Oh, well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move any stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Old-fashioned blue, traditional purple, and ordinary white paint. Not for sale. Gleaming nuts and bolts. Because it's the only hardware store? Well, that's a good one. I'll remember that. Oh, I'm sure you will. Favorite streamer. Yeah, of course. You're biased, though. Outhouse rentals? Yeah, at least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after that I'm calling it quits on putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Yeah, sure thing. It'll be $200 meet up front for the installation, and half that each month afterward for the maintenance. What maintenance do you do? Dump some powdered lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, check for splinters, and once the pit starts to get full, I'll move that house over a couple of yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. Sure! I'll buy an outhouse. Let's put it at the Sandwich Museum. We've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but, well, never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Alright, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Oh, I'm sorry. Government fellows bought my entire stock. What? Yeah. Big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding it on to me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure. That's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years? Haha, what? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? Never heard of that! It's a little picture of a dam on it there, you see? That's the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. What do you have for sale? A plunger? Ah! I didn't mean to buy all that. Heck. Horcrux, thank you for the resub. How you do, friend? What did I even just buy? Whatever. I own it now, whatever it was. Doesn't be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. Oh, thank you, Horcrux. I appreciate you. Drink. Hydrate. Wank. Did the quack alert go off? I didn't hear it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it didn't go off. Didn't hear it either? Okay, hang on. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, were my sound alerts busted? Okay. We got an applause. Did you guys hear that one? Wank. There we go. I don't know why it's throwing a hissy fit, but apparently it works when I do it, so... Anyway. Let's go to the dam. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars, float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Mr. Reed, clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? Suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Yeah, right. Technical problems today? Hasn't happened at all. That makes sense considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Mr. Reed, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you. And they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Reed. We are not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup. You whip out a deck of cards and spray them at the orbs, which flinch and sputter in the fluttering cloud of white cardstock. By the time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty, uncouth little... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. And I'm adding littering to your list of crimes. You sneaky sneak away. This what-do-you-call-it is huge. Damn! This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. I'm gonna take it. Held in place by decades of corrosion, even though you can detach it and get wrecked in the process. Grab it! Heck. Grab it. Grab it. No. Harvest that goo. Grab. No. Smell the flower. It smells as good as it looks. Grab. Grab. Code reads, meat hidden in pipe. Ooh, you reach in the pipe and snag the concealed and congealed wealth. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope that repeated exposures to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. Crystal Dam construction site. Tour is being delivered. A crate labeled pipe shoes. See what's inside. Huh. This is probably not what they meant to order. I got pipe shoes. What do those do? These don't make any sense, but you're just gonna have to roll with it. Helps you get around. Let's equip them. I love it. These are the only shoes I'm wearing. Ever again. Careless dam worker has abandoned a toolbox there. There lost my gain. Ooh, 11 in 1 oil and scrap metal. Structure need more than 1 truck's worth of concrete. This one's empty. Even heavier than a regular truck. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't on crew is allowed on the site. Stupid walking for the... Yeah! Me too! Me too. It was silly. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter, the foreman. Terrence Poindexter. Ah, jeez. You alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here to keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? No, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. How about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says, the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh. He's a real riot at parties, that guy. That sounds awful. It's because it is awful. Offer him something to eat. Would you like? Would you like some sardines that I couldn't feed to a cat? And now he's asleep. Aw. Flaxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts. This brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. Flushy. Taps don't work, there's still a bunch of water pooled in the basement. Gross! Ew! Yay, Glaxton Valve! It's a good thing they're building a dam. It'd be a shame if future generations got to enjoy this beautiful forest. Did we lose sound? I hope not. I've been having non-stop technical issues today, so if we're having even more... Oh man, not again! The power didn't even surge this time. Heck. Pet store. So you're walking down a dirt road towards your destination, you catch a whiff of dog food. I would very much like to go to the pet store. Dang it! If the stream's just gonna keep being problematic, I might just, like, give up. It's a box full of bees. Bees! Check, 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 check. It says the mic's working on my end. Bees! 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 Heck! Bees? Bees? Hello? This is getting really, really irritating.
You fucked up.
Ah! Hello? Can you guys hear me? Oh my god, finally. I had gotten out a piece of paper and was about to start writing notes. Bees! That was weird. I don't know why technology's being a wad today, but I'm kinda over it. Anyways, I'm at the pet store. Kitty! Oh, it's a scrawny kitty. Better leave this alone. I hate it. Good fronds are hard to find. What was that, like a mouse hole in the corner? Wind chime station. Hello there, welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Jeez, right? Hi Greta, I'm Zactifer. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. Why would anybody want that? Is the PC plugged into a surge protector? No, it probably should be. But it's not. Which is concerning. But I don't have a surge protector. Anyways, tell me more about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill your enemies up with poison. Just 150 meat. 1 or 5. I'm gonna buy a snake. Now you just need to give your new venomous friend. Wait, it's a venomous snake? Noodle. Please make her plug the expensive equipment into a search project. I will when I move in 9 days! I'm only panicking on the inside. Anyway, I got a snake. Its name is Noodle. What do you feed these? You don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge or whatever. They're very resourceful. Well, that's certainly convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, though, make them really beefy, I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. I'm a little uncomfortable with the use of words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Tell me about the special chow. Got 3 bags of familiar chow left. Yeah, I'll buy a bag. Thank you, Greta. Giant mosquito? Ugh. Hey, now, don't knock it. Mosquitoes are great to have on your side in a fight. Not only can they suck blood out of stuff, they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. That's twice the disgusting. I don't want it. Thank you. Oh, she gave me a book. Thanks. I'm gonna read that. Oh, wait. Familiars. What does Noodle do? Poison a random enemy. Heals a random wounded ally. Or can feed. No. Noodle. Yes. There we go. Now he's way more powerful. Yeah, I'm doing the moves. Where was I going? Oh, lighthouse, that's right. On a moldering tree stump off the side of the road, you see a glowing mushroom. There's only one reason a mushroom like that would be glowing, and that reason starts with M and ends with Agic. Pick it. Cool. I got a glowy mushroom. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I got the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do as much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. Fine. Fine. Just do your job for you, I guess. Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labeled. I installed the valve. Yeah, been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. Okay. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. Box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. Huh. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his books downstairs. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat Lux. Heh. Old lighthouse keeper joke. So can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. From sweet to sweet. Oh, wow. Yeah, it kind of did. Like, you can come visit. You better come visit. I'll cut you. Anyway, just if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. What if I get you a new one? Nope. I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? Changed compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. You can figure out what direction is north if you know what direction is west. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dial so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Yay! Yeah, come visit us. Definitely do. Patrick Henry's, because that is kind of the best bar. Aw, nuts. Hold the line, I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Spores all over my good dancing shoes, for crying out loud. Dancing is in actual dancing, or is it in a back alley shootout? Why'd I want a different pair for each? They ain't that dissimilar. She wipes the spores off her high heels with a leaf and hands it to you as though you'll know what to do with it. Okay. Patrick Henry's is pretty great. Panda, I think he would like it. Hot Rod! Trash is left medium rare. The cat is sure would eat it well done. What? Shiny! White hot ring. This pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. This radio must be solar powered or trash powered. Smells much worse. This hobo's trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi Beanie, I'm Zactifer. What are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove so as I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get the stove back there, let me tell you. Tell me about hobo code. I'm not strong enough to help you pull that stove out. This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably gonna have to go in there. Hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. They do have really good chicken tendies. So, Patrick Henry's pup, so... I mean, chicken tendies are great. So, I mean, you probably remember, at least faintly, in, like, history class, learning about the dude that was like, give me liberty or give me death. That was Patrick Henry. And his house has been turned into a pub. So you just go into, like, his basement and get delicious chicken tendies and drink. And it's pretty fucking cool. Welcome back, Carlos. Turns out this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. Weirdly, it seems like the trash caves are home to a swarm of large, beautifully colored butterflies? You move toward them slowly so as not to startle them, and as you get closer, you realize that instead of having regular insect body, they're little people. Fairies! Wow! I sound like a demon? Eh, no worry, Horcrux. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. I'm happy sad. This is gonna be cool. But also, I'm gonna be far away from some friends, so it's bittersweet. Hello there. Hello! Gosh, you're really beautiful. You're beautiful! Haha, sounded just like my voice. Are you guys mimics? That's real cute. Ah, it's on my face! No, not my eyes! Ah! What? Ow! What the hell? You swatted a fairy that fluttered up next to you and attempted to stab you in the neck with a rusty needle. Okay. Hell! Okay, I'll just be on my way. Look out, Jim, that one's got a gun! Indeed, another fairy's approaching, lugging a full-size snub nose revolver in his little arms. Hello, beautiful. Run! Shovel. Damn fae, yep. In this hole. Ringing this bell would certainly stir up some angry fairies. Yeah, maybe. This tunnel's big enough to accommodate you if you can muster the flexibility. Sure, let's try it. You squeeze into the burrow and wriggle your way through a series of nasty trash tubes. Eventually, the garbage beneath you collapses, depositing you above a different chamber. Wait, above it? Ow! Foot from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this. And what is it? What it is. Oops. Teetering stack of crates is holding up part of the ceiling. Kick it! Hi-yah! Trash is collapsed into an unsafe staircase-like heap. That was certainly lucky. Yeah, that was on purpose. Was not an accident. At all. And I'm back here. Well. Heck. Alright. Well, I tell you what, guys. I have been having a ton of technical difficulties. And, also, I'm kind of hungry. And it's kind of dinner time, so I think I'm gonna call it here before anything else bad has the chance to happen. You know, as is the theme of today, apparently. So, yeah, so I think that's where we are going to end the stream for today. Does anybody have it gotta work anyways? Yeah, thanks, Panda. Does anybody have any raid suggestions for tonight? I raided the wolf stream yesterday. There is another wildlife stream that has some burbs, which is pretty cute. And I think that's about all I've got right now. You guys want to look at some burbs? All right, burbs it is. All right, so we're going to raid wildlife cam because there's birdies and sometimes like squirrels and raccoons and stuff that show up on it, and it's pretty cute. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and sticking with me through all of the tech issues that have been abundant today. I appreciate you, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.